I put my lifetime in between the paper's lines. Real hip-hop.
Yo.
What's good?
Nigga, you sound asleep.
Nah, I'm good. I'm up.
Nigga, you sound asleep.
Nope.
Nigga was like, yo, what's good?
I'm up. I'm live.
You sure?
Up. Yeah, we straight, baby. I got plenty of sleep.
It's been a week and a half.
Been a week and a half
Since we recorded.
There's a lot going on in a week and a half.
Gave niggas breaks.
Gave niggas breaks.
I snuck home.
You did sneak home, bro.
I snuck home.
Didn't tell me you was coming home.
I ain't tell nobody, really.
He didn't tell nobody he was coming home.
I didn't I had to hold up to the whole thing. My father's birthday was last Sunday.
Shout out to your old man.
My uncle's birthday was last Sunday.
Happy birthday.
I scared the shit out of them.
I saw the video.
I scared the shit out of my father. If you guys ain't see the video on my Facebook page, you got to see it. I scared the shit out of his ass. I thought he was going to die.
You opened their door.
They keep the door unlocked.
Yeah, that's weird.
Some
people feel comfortable in their home, though. Like,
they
hey,
don't
you come in.
They don't keep it. Well, let me rephrase that. That
Okay.
because I know motherfuckers will be like, wait a minute, hold on. They keep the door
Right.
once morning comes.
Yeah.
It's open.
Mm-hmm.
So the door is different. Mm-hmm. Then of course when I was living at Exchange Door. So, excuse me, I don't have the key to that door. Mm-hmm. So if that door would have been locked and nobody would have been at home, I would have been fucked. Mm-hmm. I would have been fucked, ladies and gentlemen. But I know my family. I know my parents. That motherfucker was open. Mm-hmm. And my father was downstairs watching TV. And I just walked up in the house and he was like, now my father, for those who know me, know my father. Right? They know what my pops and my uncle mean to me. They know all that shit. Mm-hmm. So they know surprising them was not only great, a good thing to do, but it was also a good way to make them shit in their pants. Because that's what we do. But for those...
Gotta be careful nowadays, though. Gotta be careful.
No, with them I don't. Because here's the other part. For those who don't know, like my father's old now. I mean, he ain't old. He's 60. Well, he turned 64. But he's getting older. So, of course...
my old man, 64.
Yeah, so when you get older, certain things happen. My father has vision issues. So that was the other shit. Like, I would have literally had to walk up on him for him to really pay attention to be like, it's me. Like, he would have saw me, but to be like, oh, nigga, that is you. I would have had to walk up on him. So if he would have been in the kitchen and I did that shit and maybe he was using something with a knife, I probably got stabbed. No. So that's why I had to yell so he could really hear my voice. And then my sister and my brothers came down. My mom came down. So that was good. And then next thing you know, like, he's calling all... Like, I know my father is getting old when he's now the let me call everybody in the family to tell you what happened guy.
Okay.
Because it was funny as hell because next thing I know, once everything is cool, he's calling the family. Yeah, guess what happened? Guess who just snuck into town? Lee just snuck into town. Yeah, he right here. Hey, go right here. Talk to him. And it'd be like some random ass cousin that you never talked to in your life. It's like, who the fuck is dude? Like, who am I talking to? Oh, this your cousin.
Right.
Oh, I don't.
All right, what's up?
What's good? Oh, what up, cuz? Like, what? Like, hey, cuz, but I don't know who you are. So, yeah, so that was, I literally had, only two people knew. Only two people knew. And that was my cousin Lee and my best friend Derek, who both listen to the pod. Shout out to them. Because, maybe if they were free, I could have got picked up from the airport.
Had to catch that Uber, huh?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Uber, $40 holler.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
$40 for Uber. I've always had bad experiences with Ubers, like getting from the airport, like leaving
Really?
like airports. Yes, every time I've tried to catch Ubers and the Uber like I can't find the Uber, then the Uber pulls off and then they take my money and shit. So I have to get another
You
Uber.
gotta go to the Uber area.
I know where the Uber area is, and I've missed the Uber, bro. I think it was one time, boy, I came back from WrestleMania, and at the airport, and it was like, yeah, I'm trying to catch an Uber. And I've had very bad experiences. Okay. And then one time, my car got towed from a WWE event from a Monday Night Raw. Because at the Rosemont, you got to park. You either got to pay for parking, but they got the Target like right next to it. So I've always parked in that Target. They finally caught me. Finally caught me. But they towed my car and then had to get the Uber. And then Uber driver pull up. And then I have, my daughter, she goes to the rest of the events with us too. So they was like, well, no, not the car. Yeah, that too. But they was like, yeah, we're not going to be able to fit all of y'all in here. We had somebody in the front. I'm like, yo, she can sit in my lap, bro. Like, it's cool. Uber driver like, nah. So, bam, that's another $15 for an Uber ride gone that I got to get another Uber.
You can email them.
Yeah, but you know what though? I don't take Uber. I don't catch Ubers like that. I don't do Uber. Like I do Lyft. I don't do Uber or Lyft. Like I got a car. I've always never had a problem getting picked up from the airport. But there was two experiences though. Yeah, so fuck a Uber though.
I'll tell you the worst experience I had in an Uber.
Yeah.
It was going home. Call it. Say we're going to Reagan National Airport out here in DC. Well, Virginia. We get in the car, dude talking. I'm sleepy. I fall asleep. He said, all right, we here. I'm looking.
I could only imagine with this. I already know you about to say.
I said, gee, this ain't Reagan. This ain't Reagan. Like,
fell asleep,
I
nigga.
open up the door, get out like, wait a minute, this ain't Reagan. What he's like, y'all was going to Reagan? I said, nigga, I put that in the shit. I said it. Excuse me. This nigga takes us to BWI, which from where we used to stay, both airports was like 40 minutes away. Yeah. So this nigga had to speed it. So if we're 40 minutes away, we're another 40 minutes away from the airport. So we're almost late. We might not make it. So he calls himself, speeding. Get to the airport. We make it in time, like literally made it in time. Like they was about to close the door. Made it in time. And this nigga had the nerve to keep the meter on. Oh, you best believe when I got off that plane, I sent the nice email. And I only paid $20 for that Lyft ride.
Okay.
And got some free shit. So yeah, you just gotta.
I probably could have sent a nice friendly email, but you know what? I just felt like
Karen shit, fam. Sometimes it's okay to be a Karen.
I just said fuck it, bro. I was just so happy to get home. Like I don't even give a fuck at this point.
Sometimes
it's whatever.
Sometimes you got to be a Karen, Mike.
Yeah, but that $40 Uber ride though, you talking about? Yikes!
Oh, it was $60 to go.
Oh,
it was $60 to go. See, the thing is that the plane ride is cheap. It's shit. The plane ride was $90 round trip.
Man.
Yeah. $90 round trip.
Do you have to quarantine when you get back to DC?
I quarantined. I did for 3 days. I slept outside of the bedroom for 3 days.
Okay.
I didn't totally quarantine, but yeah,
Marion said she ain't taking no chances with
but
your
the plane ride was surprisingly easy.
Okay.
I guess because Maryland, we're not one of the cities that were rising at the time.
Okay.
So, like, I know Lori and them was like, yo, these 15 states, they can't come. If they do, they quarantine for 2
I gotta
weeks
go.
and get fined.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. I was looking at that too, making sure that don't happen. So if it do happen, I can, not go. Change ticket around, but it happened. So like it was cool. I got off at Midway and niggas had masks on and shit. I was like, oh, okay. Only people that didn't have masks on was people that were eating. You know, and everything was easy. It wasn't no traffic on 55. I was like, damn. This is nice. This is dope. I could get used to pandemic traffic.
Actually though, the traffic has kind of picked back up though, like because motherfuckers is outside now.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers is outside. I know that motherfuckers is outside, but shit, don't be like Atlanta, because Atlanta's going back to square one.
Hey, rumor has it that they might, knock us down a couple phases.
Look.
We'll see though. I don't know.
Look, I'm just gonna say it like this, ladies and gentlemen, as you listen to Some Dude Pod. We'll get to all that other shit in a minute, but it's gonna be a second wave. It's gonna be a second wave, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all kicking it a bit too hard. Like being around family and all that shit is cool. And here's the thing. I'm not even saying don't kick it with your people. Don't go out. I ain't even saying that. What I'm saying is y'all doing a little bit too much with it though.
Yo, they open like people that's like promoters and shit like that. They got their little joints back open in certain venues. People in the bars kicking it and shit in the club. Like, hey, like, and obviously you see we eating now. The restaurants are open, so
y'all doing
which I think is okay. But the club shit though, like the bars, lounges, that's a little tricky.
And also, Mike, don't send me no question mark when I send you some shit. Just ask.
That's my way of asking.
No. People when,
I mean, you send the shit like I'm supposed to know what it is.
Did you click the link?
I did click the link.
So then after that, you should like, so shit, what's up with this?
I hate communicating with this nigga, man. I hate it. I hate it much.
No, nigga, like.
I hate communicating with
niggas is lazy with communication. I'm just not
a
lazy communicator.
I didn't click the link. I didn't get the message and then just question mark that. I didn't like and didn't look at it. I looked at it and everything, and then I signed up and all of that. I did all that. I signed up, made an account and everything. I'll wait for you to kind of like say something when I sent the question mark.
All the information on the website.
It is. I signed up and then I still didn't see anything. I didn't watch. I didn't get to.
But wasn't all of the information on the website?
It was.
So why the fuck would you send me a question mark?
I hate communicating with this nigga.
No. Man.
First of all, when I send him text messages, he barely texts back.
I do text back.
If he do text back, he texts back like 10 hours later.
Nigga, I be working. This nigga, don't look, ladies and gentlemen. If you text me between 8 and 5, I might not get back to you because I'm working.
I hate this nigga.
I'm working
so much. I understand that.
I be in meetings and shit.
I hate this nigga, man. And then when I call him. And then when I call him,
it's people out here that ain't working, Mike.
Then when I call him,
I'm working.
Then when I call him, I call this nigga, I barely get to talk to my co-host. You know what I'm saying? My friend, I consider him my friend, but we don't talk that much though. But when I do talk to him, it's always an adventure. When I speak to him, I call him. He be like, "Nigga, what you want? Nigga, what you want? I'm watching Raw right now. I'm watching NXT. Come on, nigga, what you want?"
No. I don't do that shit. That's your motherfucking ass. Text me.
He lying.
Talking about some. So you want you want to do the when you want to do the pod after NXT? Like what? After SmackDown? Like what, nigga? We can do the shit now. You know what? But I give niggas space. But this nigga texts me between 8 and 5. Like I don't have meetings and shit.
I be forgetting. I bag me up at the crack of dawn in the morning. That's when I can communicate with him.
You almost best to hit me at 7, cause once 8:30 come, I'm fucked until 5:30. Like I'm fucked. It's not even I'm working. I'm fucked because in some days I might have 4 meetings, but then it be that one nigga that texts you or call like Sherm, and I know Sherm is probably listening. Morgan Sherm hits me at the wrong possible times. Mm-hmm. It could be something going on. This motherfucker just randomly hit the FaceTime audio. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, this nigga gotta sense it better. Cause some shit.
I guess I have to sense it better a little bit too then.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that is our relationship. That is me and Bang's relationship right now. Like I hate communicating with him sometimes. Sometimes I really hate.
Look, a lot of people hate communicating me.
I hate communication.
You know what? But you know what? You have to learn.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Just
I'm learning as I
learn.
go. It's still
Just learn, especially with pandemic communication.
That's true.
Pandemic communication is different, especially when people working from home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. You text me, I will say this. I will apologize for not hitting you back when you hit me back last weekend. You was like, no pod, I ain't hit you right back. But I didn't hit you right back because you text me in the midst of the surprise. It was shit still going on with the surprise.
That's cool. And I kind of knew that too when he didn't text me back. I was like, all right, I kind of figured it, but I was just double checking. I figured we wasn't podding, but I just wanted to make sure.
I wanted to pod.
I don't think we needed the pod. Like,
we didn't have to because it wasn't really a lot that went on
really
at that time.
Going on, so
but I wouldn't have mind. But it was
Okay.
just I had to even get the house situation straight because we did do First Black Champ. But the only reason why we did First Black Champ is one because, and just cross promotion real quick, the best fucking episode of First Black Champ happened last week. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to Jonathan Hood, Junkyard Dog. Go listen to it. But I had to get the whole house situation straight because I had to see what was going on. Okay. And I'm mad at my brother right now because I go down to the basement and I see broken up blunts. And I'm like, damn, nigga, this used to be my area. And fuck, I gotta do the pod down here.
You were set up to record right there. And then
I look, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck, fam? So yeah, so I was mad at that. But all in all, it was a great trip. But Some Dude Pod, episode 51. Make sure you rate, like, subscribe, download to the What Digital, all right? The What Digital, the home of Some Dude Pod. If you just go ahead and you search out Some Dude, you will find the podcast. Remember, if you're an Apple Podcast listener, if you go into the comment section, you rate us and let us know what you fucked with or what you didn't fuck with in today's episode, you would be in a running. All right, to get some free merch. And also, it's 20% off of all merch. We got 1 week left, Mike.
Y'all better get on that 20%.
1 week left for the 20%.
Get on that.
1 week left, okay? If you don't do it.
Shout out to everybody that didn't cop that merch so far.
If you don't do it, you ain't getting 20% off ever again.
But I think you could probably, when you go on like the Teespring website, you could like get 10% off, but that 20%.
It's whatever we give them, Mike.
Okay, yeah.
It's whatever we give them. It's just not going to be 20.
We could probably give y'all another discount rate,
Maybe.
next month.
Maybe.
But, for now, y'all take advantage of that 20% off.
Yep.
Grab y'all merch. It is available. It would get to you in, a regular shipping time,
Don't bullshit with your life.
Yeah, get to it, man. Get that merch, man. But yeah, we here though, man. We a week and a half later, Yeah. Like I said, I really didn't think we was gonna pod last Sunday.
We had to wait till a lot of shit went down. Sports is back. We knew the Snoop DMX battle was coming. A lot of the stuff with Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion started to pop up. The best rapper of all time retired.
The best rapper of all time. Who?
The best rapper of all time.
How retired? Get this. Don't start.
Logic, man. The best rapper of all time.
What the fuck? First of all, I've never said anything like that. So,
the best rapper of all time. Where you want to start, Mike?
We can start wherever you want to start. I got the notes right here, bro. We could go with whatever order you want to go in. We were talking about the pandemic. We were talking
Let's
about.
Let's talk about Lou Williams. Let's start out with Lou Williams.
Fuck it, Lou Will.
We sports is back, ladies and gentlemen. Baseball is back. Opening day happened. What was that? Thursday.
Opening day was Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. I am part of the T-Mobile family now because I know Sprint bought them, and I was unaware of T-Mobile Tuesdays.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I got that offer too. I think I'm tell me about it real quick because I got Sprint. So they give you that like when you go on there to look at your Sprint bill and shit like that. They had like the new deals for you.
No. Every Tuesday if you get the app.
No. I'm saying like I see that offer for me too. I can get it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So you get that. You get the T-Mobile. T-Mobile Tuesdays app, right? Because I got an email about it. So it's an app called T-Mobile Tuesdays, right? Yeah. So it's a whole bunch of of stuff that they offer for free. So in this case, they offer the free season of MLB.TV. The Athletic, they offer like some promo for Baskin Robbins, some Adidas.
I like
shit,
Baskin Robbins.
30% off of items and free shipping off of Adidas.com.
Okay.
Couple of shits. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh, okay, let me check this out. Now, I know that, it's only 60 games this season for baseball. So we know why they're giving free.
I was just about to say, would they do this if we had a full season?
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell the fuck no. They give us something. And maybe it might be like 20% off. But it wouldn't be that shit. Now, the Athletic, a year free subscription probably. But I look at the shit, I'm like, okay, let me check this shit out. So it's free. So I signed up for the bitch. For both. And I'm like, wait a minute. I could watch baseball.
You can watch Sox games.
I can watch Sox games. Nigga, I ain't been able to watch Sox games for 5 years. I mean, I'll keep up, but I'm not gonna buy the whole 120 game season shit, But shit, this motherfucker here is free. So I watched my first live Sox baseball game for the first time in 5 years, Mike.
That's what's up.
Oh,
I'm gonna check this out. I got it. I see the offer too, so I want to see what's up to it.
But they lost.
They lost the opener, but we came back and got game 2 yesterday against the
they
Twins.
got that ass last night. I mean, yesterday.
The bats is there regardless. The bats. That's one thing. But yeah, we'll get into the Sox thing and everything like that. But like you said, man, sports is back.
Yeah, but take advantage. If you are a Sprint person that's going over to T-Mobile, take advantage.
Yep, take advantage. Yeah.
Been reading Athletic. Good. I like that. Okay. I like their writing. But baseball is back. Basketball is back. Football is on its way back, even though they never left. Training camps are about to start. The NFL,
WNBA is back.
The WNBA is back. They walked off the court with the national anthem. All that shit.
That's fire.
Sports
That's
is
fire.
Back. Everybody who talks say, we ain't find we have not arrested the murderers of Breonna Taylor yet, and we haven't. They haven't, which is bullshit. They haven't, but LeBron James is saying it. Like that's basically everybody's answer to everybody's question, which is dope.
Yep.
So the one thing that a lot of people were upset about. A lot of things that people were upset about was they were worried that people would not be able or they would forget about what's going on in the world when it comes to, social justice and things of that nature.
That sports would be like somewhat of a distraction now, and then all life is good and back to normal. But not forgetting about what we out here fighting for. So shout out to all the athletes that's out here doing their part to keep the awareness flowing throughout the world. That's what it's about right now. So that's good to see. Like, you see like press conferences and the reporters that are asking questions, and you got athletes pretty much saying like, they say whatever they got to say, and then, hey, we haven't arrested Breonna Taylor's murderers yet. So.
Right. So they are doing a good job. They are doing a good job at that. That's dope, right?
Yep.
So the other part about that is that all of the teams are in the bubble. They're in the bubble.
Supposed to be in the bubble.
Supposed to be in the bubble, but they're in the bubble, nonetheless. There people have left the bubble. Zion Williamson left the bubble, and I have a theory about why niggas is leaving the bubble, and Lou Williams confirmed it for me. And I just want to apologize in advance to anybody who did leave the bubble because of family reasons. But I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, unless you tell me what the family reason was, I don't believe you. And Lou Williams was the clincher for me. I've had this thing. Once they said all of the shit that was going on in the bubble and that certain people was going to be inside the bubble, I said it then. Niggas is leaving the bubble.
Yeah.
All right. The food looked terrible. We talked about that shit. But just to keep it frank, pussy. Stephen A. Smith said it. Pussy. I can't wait for first take tomorrow. He's going to say I told you so. He's going to say I told you so because of Lou Williams. Lou Williams left the bubble, ladies and gentlemen. He was approved to leave the bubble. And they said he left the bubble because of family reasons.
Which may have been true.
Nah, it wasn't true, fam. Well, yes, because dick and pussy relations is family relations.
And we know Lou Will's lifestyle.
He wants pussy. I guarantee he got some pussy. And I think any player that leaves that bubble from now on, unless the family situation is spoken about. You speak about everything else, ladies and gentlemen. Unless the family situation is told, they leave it because they got to get some pussy. Lou Williams was seen with Jack Harlow, rapper Jack Harlow, little white boy.
Yeah, the one that got the song. What's the song?
I don't know, but I seen him before. I've never listened to a Jack Harlow song on purpose, so I couldn't tell you what the song was.
The one he got out right now with the remix with Baby Wayne, with Lil Baby, the Baby Wayne and somebody else on that shit. But that's a decent little record. But go ahead, Bank.
All right, you got it.
Bank don't like white rappers.
I do like.
He don't like white rappers.
Sparks. I like Bubba.
Get the fuck out of here. You don't like white rappers.
I like Bubba Sparks' first album.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Third base was decent. All right. But like I was saying, Mike, Jack Harlow puts on his Snap or Insta stories that he's in Magic City.
See? That's the problem
with
right
Lou
there.
Will. So that's problem number one.
Snitch.
Don't put me on on your shit. But they're in the strip club, ladies and gentlemen. You can't tell me
does Lou Will have the family issue in L.A.? Like, because he plays for the Clippers. So
no, nigga, he didn't go to L.A. I'm telling you. There's no way, unless you can show me the itinerary, there's no way you can tell me that this nigga went to L.A.
He probably went to L.A. And they got sidetracked in Atlanta.
No.
Go ahead.
The pussy was shipped out to where he was at. Look, Mike, let's do this. Honest conversation number one today, Mike.
He could take that little drive, right?
Orlando,
that drive is nowhere.
Look, if I'm just put like this, if I'm in Orlando, Florida, and I'm leaving the bubble to get some pussy, why would I fly anywhere?
True.
I would just fly you out to a hotel in Orlando. Find a little dip-off spot. An Airbnb. Put the chick up in the Airbnb. Get my pussy. And then I'm back in the bubble to self-quarantine for 4 days. That's it. So if I do say, hey, I'm going to go to Atlanta, I'm going to fly the pussy to an Airbnb in Atlanta. I'm going to fuck in Atlanta. Oh, I'm just going to go to a strip club too since I'm out here. Jack, y'all out here? Oh, shit. What's good? Now, never been to Magic City before. Been to Onyx. I've been to Body Tap. I ain't never been to Magic City, but I hear the food in Magic City is great.
The only strip club I've been in Atlanta was Strokers.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
But I hear the food in Magic City is amazing. So if the food, this is how you kill two birds with one stone. The food in the bubble is terrible. And it ain't no pussy. Oh, nigga. I'm about to go to Magic City and kill two birds with one stone. If I don't fly in the pussy, I'm going to get it at Magic City.
So he leaves the bubble. He leaves the bubble and takes what? How does he get to Magic City? From Orlando. He flew.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. He could take a little drive to Magic City. Atlanta is not far from Orlando.
He could do that too. Ain't nothing wrong with flying right now, but if
so he went straight to Atlanta and then came right back.
The family situation was in Atlanta, fam.
All right. Well, we know how Lou Will get out.
And if I could go to Magic City and kill two birds with one stone, get some good food and some pussy, I mean, that's my family situation is getting taken care of. It is what it is from there. And Nothing against none of these other niggas, but I'm gonna tell you now. Anytime somebody say they leaving with a family situation, I'm really not believing you now. I didn't believe you then.
Will has set the standards for y'all leaving.
Set the standards for y'all leaving.
But this my thing though. If he did leave the bubble, why would they want to? Why do they need to like investigate to figure out if he needs to quarantine or not? Why not just test him?
So here's why, Mike, and you're
just
right.
Test him.
He is going to get tested, but you still got to quarantine.
Even if your test is negative?
Yes, they still going to want to put you in quarantine. They're still going to want to do that. It's not like, oh, you ain't got it, so go hoop. They still going to.
That's what I thought it was.
Nah, they still going to make sure you quarantine because they're going to test you each day of the quarantine.
Okay.
Like, for example, the news people that's there, they got tested every fucking day. That shit had to go up their nose every fucking day for 7 days.
That's crazy.
Before you even left the room.
That's crazy.
Before you leave the room, Mike, test.
Do they have like the on the spot like results or?
Yes, they got the fast joint. So every day, shit in your nose. Check. We'll call you later. Mm-hmm. So they're gonna put you up in there for a couple of days, just to make sure that you straight, right? Mm-hmm. But the other thing is that depending on if you get one of your teammates infected or somebody else, nigga, you might fuck everything up for pussy.
Yeah.
For some pussy. Now, here's my thing, Mike. I don't blame any basketball player that's single for wanting to get some pussy. You about to be in this bitch for 3 months.
Did the reports come out that Will was leaving? Like, you know, they have a report for everybody that's that comes out and says,
out. We know, first of all, Patrick Beverly is the only nigga that gets a pass here.
I saw the report for Pat Beverly saying he had to leave the bubble. I saw the report for Zion. I didn't see a report for
I saw the report for Will. But Pat Beverly, and I don't know if it was his brother, one of his homies from Marshall, whatever, but I had saw on Facebook that it was somebody that looks to be close with Pat Bev, killed, and that's why he left. Like, so, Pat Bev, and I'm not just saying this because he from the crib and he from out west. I actually saw it. Somebody died. Pat Bev gets a pass.
Okay,
but I saw the shit. All right. And Pat Bev is from out west. Hey man, we gonna hoop. We gonna get all this shit out the way. And we gonna bust y'all ass. And then once we bust y'all ass, that's just the west side in us. But Lou Will is the nigga that came through talking about I got 2 girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
All that shit. That nigga wants some pussy. So look. Nigga, you leave, man. You gotta announce your shit. Why?
That's what the NBA got to do.
No, the NBA ain't got to do shit.
But I'm saying, like,
I'm saying
NBA,
me.
Okay. Yeah,
well, I ain't believe you, and it ain't really up for me to believe you. But nigga,
right.
I'm a nigga. I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be want to be away from my wife for 3 months. No, I'm not. My wife gonna get flown up.
Yeah,
she gonna get flown out to the Airbnb. Hey, I had a family situation. I gotta go.
Yep.
I'm gonna self-quarantine for 4 days and I get back. Honey, I'm home. All right, y'all.
They can't do that. They can't do that shit though now. Once the season starts though, because if you quarantine,
once the season starts, that's what I'm saying. Once the season starts, you can't do that shit.
Yeah, you can't do
unless it's a fan. Nigga, if I'm on LA and J.R. Smith were to say, yo, I gotta go as a family situation. Hey nigga, nah. Stay your ass in the crib. You got this from nah, fuck that. No.
Does each player have their own room? Each player has their own.
Yeah, ain't nobody bunking, ain't nobody shacking up.
Y'all niggas better get y'all motherfucking porn game up.
Unless it's 2 teammates that like each other.
Man, you gotta relax, man.
I ain't gotta relax. Megan Rapinoe, the soccer player, she in fucking Florida with Sue Bird. That's her girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You mean tell me she ain't that pussy? In the bubble?
Yo.
In the WNBA bubble? Come on, nigga. Let's look. Nigga, I can tell you right now, the WNBA got the best bubble in regards to, hey, man, I just need to get my row off real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for the straight women, sorry for you. Hope you brought your toy.
But I tell you, hope you brought them dildos with y'all.
Hope you brought your toy.
Hope y'all brought them vibrators.
But for the WNBA players who like women, oh, this is for you. This is for you. So, we can't lie and move past the fact that there are male players in the NBA that like men. They ain't got to leave the bubble.
Yo.
They just got to be careful if they want to stay low.
Yo. You gotta relax.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Them the niggas who are going to be the people who fit the bubble. Let's keep it a buck. Lou Will ain't that person. So you know so he gonna go outside, he gonna go get him some pussy. That's my family emergency. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen.
So he went to Magic City and then he scooped up one of, like, you know what I'm saying, the strippers and got him like a little private session in.
That's what I think.
That's kind of nasty. First. That's the only possible way he could have got some, like Magic City. He went to Magic City, bro. Atlanta.
No.
First of all, let me ask you a question, babe. Why is Magic City open still? Why is that open? I thought Atlanta was shut down.
Well, I don't know.
Why is the Magic City open?
I don't know. You gotta ask.
Now that me and you are talking about this, I have questions.
You gotta ask Keisha. You gotta ask Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms.
I have questions. Why was Magic City open in the first place? I thought Atlanta was back in phase 1.
Maybe they still practicing social distancing in the strip club.
No, that's impossible.
It's not impossible.
Yeah, Lou Will got a quarantine, Joe.
He got a quarantine, but it's not impossible. Nigga, I ain't gotta have. I mean, I don't have to put you. I don't have to be right in front of you to throw $1.
I'm pretty sure there's strip clubs in Orlando that he could have checked out.
Probably.
Like, could have.
Probably, but it ain't like Magic City.
Man, that's funny.
That's all I'm saying, Mike.
Hey.
It is what it is.
It's what it is.
He had to do what he had to do.
So now you know, Lou Will, so he's back in Orlando. So now they're trying to figure out exactly what to do with him. Do he need to stay in his hotel room? Shit like that. And while that's going on, we do have NBA scrimmages. Got scrimmages happening right now.
It's right now?
No, not at this specific moment, but we've had scrimmages. Like the scrimmages have been happening in the past few days.
Yeah. We had.
I'm just talking about the fact that the NBA is back. Like,
yeah, NBA back. We definitely have had scrimmages. The Bucks look good.
See, I haven't got to check out any other scrimmages. They got it on League Pass. I don't have League Pass.
Other than they got on NBA
I've just seen
TV.
like a few highlights. I haven't seen anything on NBA. I don't know. I guess I didn't really check, but I know I just saw that.
That's how I watched it.
Okay,
but
I got NBA TV. But like if the other channels, the League Pass channels that show like the game on each channel.
Other than Giannis' brother getting dunked on the way he did.
Okay, so that was Giannis' brother.
That was his brother.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was like almost 100% sure that was him, but I couldn't really tell because he was dead on the floor.
Yeah. I'll move on. But yeah, that nigga good.
So you say the Bucks looking good based off the scrimmages we didn't see?
Dennis or something is his name. I don't know.
Okay, but he got yammed on.
He got yammed
some
on.
dude pod group.
That nigga got ooh.
We got the video in some dude pod group.
That nigga,
But yeah,
that
it's
nigga
good to
almost
see.
died. That nigga got dunked on by a white boy or a European cat and was like, oh, my dear. Like, that nigga was dead. But other than that, the Giannis looks like all he did during the pandemic was hooping.
But didn't he say he didn't have no gym or some shit like
He
that?
lying. Come on,
I
man.
was about to say that was the okie doke, huh?
And he said he was lying. He's like, oh, no, I was hooping. Like, they showed this nigga practicing. He hit 5 threes in a row. Like, that nigga Giannis looks scary. LeBron looks scary. And who else? Like, the Clippers look, That's why Will going to the strip club is more of a big deal, because the Clippers look like they still in the regular season. And I'm thinking, and here's my opinion. This is just my opinion. And it's one of the reasons why I didn't want this season to restart. But I understand what niggas was saying. Like, if you was still at the crib just kicking it, like during this thing, not knowing that the league wasn't canceled, it was just postponed, and you was bullshitting. Like, some of these teams, during the games that I saw, you could tell niggas was bullshitting or they just didn't have facilities.
Yeah.
You can tell who did. Nigga, LeBron looks great. He looks great.
Yep.
Like, him and Giannis look scary great. It's a lot of other teams, like the Toronto Raptors, as a team, looks great. And apparently them niggas quarantined twice. Like, they went to a bubble apparently in like Naples, Florida, as a team and was practicing this shit.
Okay.
They looked it.
Okay.
Other teams is like, and like, to me, this is why I call this the NBA Intramural Series, because it looks to me that we just gonna be watching a high level of export fitness basketball.
Okay. I'm interested to see how it's actually gonna play out, what it's gonna look like on Thursday when the season actually restarts, as far as like the outside effects, like what's going on in the stands, or like are we gonna have? I'm interested to hear how the commentating is gonna be. I already see like they kind of look like they got in the where in the bench that they're kind of like separated, like, you know, the seats are like separated apart, like and then like there's really no crowd, right? There's like there's no stands, right? So it's definitely.
And you
gonna
can hear
look,
niggas when they curse. Yeah, Carmelo Anthony was the first person I heard.
Melo be dropping crazy F-bombs on the court all the time.
We're gonna hear him.
But I'm definitely interested to see how it's gonna look. Like,
it looks good.
I think the courts and everything looks nice, but it definitely look like, you know what I'm saying, pickup games in District 89 gyms. That's what it's looking like right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. This shit looks.
But I'm cool with it though. It's whatever. We here now. We spoke our piece about why we didn't want to see the season come back and why it didn't need to happen. But at this point, we're here. Gonna enjoy it. Sports is back, guys.
It's back. But like I said, for basketball, man, it's just gonna look weird. It's gonna look like 3 teams that really took this shit seriously, and everybody else just like, hey man, let's just find a way. Yeah. Just find a way. Like, so.
Hey, what you call it was looking good, though. Steph Curry brother. Seth.
Oh, Dallas.
Solid.
Dallas, well, Luka. Like, the talented players are always going. The talented players are going to be talented. Yeah. Like, I'm not worried about. Let me make sure I say this right. I'm not worried about the Seth. The James Hardens. I'm not worried about the Russell Westbrooks, the LeBron James of the world. I'm not worried about the Anthony Davises of the world. Yeah. I'm not worried about them niggas. I'm worried about the other niggas. I'm worried about the 6th, 7th men's. I'm worried about the Lou Williams. I'm worried about the Pat Beverleys. I'm worried about the Austin Rivers of the world. I'm worried about them niggas. Because
Worried about the role players.
Yeah, I'm worried about the role players. Them the niggas who are going to win you the title here. Because the talented niggas is going the talented niggas more than likely got everything you want. Like they got it.
Yep. I agree.
The other niggas though, they don't. They probably didn't. No fucking. Give me name me a role player from a team that's not necessarily a star.
Well, you could say kind of like Kuzma. It ain't a star, but he's a role player. But he was getting busy though in one of the scrimmage games.
Like some of them niggas, like
I saw some of his highlights.
Kyle Kuzma's on that list too.
Okay.
Hold on, let's go to Washington. Who can I name? Ish Smith. Like he probably ain't got what LeBron got. Okay. And Bradley Beal ain't playing. Davis Bertrands ain't playing.
Bradley Beal like out.
Yeah, he's not playing. He's out.
Why he didn't come back?
His shoulder.
Oh wow.
His shoulder. John Wall ain't playing.
Well, we know John Wall been out.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like we know that like. So for a team like Washington, who probably shouldn't be there in the first place, was Ish Smith really itching to come back? Was he? Like, was one of them niggas on Philly? It was Kelly Oubre Jr. itching to come back? Was he?
They itching to come back. They itching to come back so they could get their paycheck.
Yeah, so I ain't gotta do all this training shit to get my paycheck. These fucking 8 games. That's
where the captains and shit come in at. That's where Embiid and Simmons and them niggas gotta come in. And they gotta get
really in this bitch like, oh, like them to see. This is
squad motivated, baby.
I would have picked the best 4 teams in each conference,
and then just have a little playoff right there.
Have a little playoff right there and there. If you was gonna do this shit, cause look. Let's look at the seeding. Let's look at the seeding again. Let's keep this a buck, man. Like, and I want niggas to really be honest with themselves. If I'm the fucking Nets right now, where everybody is out,
hey, bro, you just never know, bro. You just never know.
Nigga, everybody out on the Nets, nigga.
Well, yeah, the Nets is
KD. We knew KD and Kyrie wasn't coming back. We knew that shit. But then Spencer Dinwiddie caught the package. He was like, nah, I'm good. Who else on that motherfucker caught the package? Somebody else.
You talking about on Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Well, KD caught it first.
Yeah, KD.
That was early, though.
DeAndre Jordan caught the package, too.
For real? I didn't see that.
Yeah, he ain't there. So they without Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Spencer Dinwiddie, DeAndre Jordan. They signed Jamal Crawford and they signed Michael Beasley. Then Michael Beasley got the package.
Damn, I ain't see that neither.
But he gonna play.
Okay.
So Wilson Chandler
definitely go play. He definitely go play.
Wilson Chandler caught the package. I mean, no, I don't think he caught the package, but he ain't playing. So they team consists of Jared Allen, Caris LeVert, like Chris Chisora, Joe Harris, think Torian Prince playing. They the 8th seed. They the 7th seed.
They really got a whole G League team plus a couple veterans.
Yes. Why they there though?
They there because they still in striking distance.
No,
so they can
the
actually
seed,
get. They the 7th seed and they could get knocked out. Possibly.
They not knocking out the Raptors.
Yeah.
Washington.
Washington.
They not the Washington ain't catching them niggas. Cause they ain't got their players either.
Hey, bang, we got to see what it look like when they get on the court.
Oh, let's go to the Pacers.
We gonna see.
Victor Oladipo's like, I don't know if I'm gonna play.
Is he not playing?
No, I don't think he playing. Sabonis kid fucked up his foot. He out. They the 5th seed. Out of 5 through 8, The only team that possibly got a chance is Philly. But fuck them. They 6. Nigga, all we need is the Bucks, the Raptors, the Celtics, and the Heat. And some people picking the Heat to beat the Bucks.
Hey, never know.
So let's go to the West.
Now the West, everybody is in contention in the West.
Nah.
Up until Dallas.
Nah.
Up until the 7th seed. Dallas
I
is the 7th
did pick
seed.
the Rockets as a surprise team, but nigga. So what?
Everybody from 1 through 7 can possibly make noise.
All we need is the 4.
So the 4 would be who?
The Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, and Jazz.
I ain't sold on Utah. I'm
sold at them niggas losing to the Lakers.
Yeah, but it'd be more interesting to see Houston and the Lakers.
You know what? That's Houston's fault.
That's like, but look at the differential in games back. They only like 1 game back, so it's tight right there. It's tight from Utah. It's tight from Utah to Dallas.
Okay,
it's tight.
So you know what? Had them do the play-in shit. Had them do that shit then.
I don't disagree with you on that. I don't disagree with you on that.
But nigga, this is the regular season. This ain't just intramural shit. That's y'all fault, y'all Jazz.
But you can't do that 1 through 4 shit in the West though.
Yes,
it's
you
too
can.
tight.
Yes,
it's too
you
tight.
Can.
It's
Ain't
too
no
tight.
fucking participation trophy shit here. Yes, the fuck you can.
If it ain't no participation trophy, then we should have just went straight one. We should do no play in. They should have went straight to the playoffs.
Nigga, nobody told James Harden to tell them people to trade Chris Paul. Now they got the same record. Mm-hmm. Nobody told them that shit. Mm-hmm. Nobody told them, hey, go get Russell Westbrook. Nobody told them that shit.
But they still got a good ass team, though. They
6th or tied for 5th. Sorry for you. It should be the top 4 teams. Fuck that shit. Now we gotta see here and watch games with the Pelicans versus the Kings. Nigga, Marvin Bagley out.
Hey, gotta get their feet wet. Gotta get the blood back flowing. That's all.
They get that blood back. You know what? Go to Magic City.
Stupid.
Blood will flow.
Gotta get the wind. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get their wind back. That's all.
Get that shit back at Magic City. Mm-hmm. That's it. Fuck that shit. But Will, hey man, I understand. I understand, man. Get that pussy, man. Hey.
Not for Magic City.
I mean, I'm just saying, just get you an Airbnb.
I feel you, though. I understand.
Just tell one of them Instagram chicks to meet you here.
It is dirty in Atlanta right now.
Hey, tell one of them Instagram chicks to meet you here.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in Orlando. Mm-hmm. So, meet me at this Airbnb. That's it. Don't go to no hotel because niggas gonna be like, damn, is that Lil Will at the hotel? Mm-hmm. I thought you was quarantining. I thought you was in the bubble. Nah. Airbnb that bitch. So it was Tory Lanez, huh? It looks like.
Apparently, bro. Apparently it was Tory Lanez.
Did we joke about that shit? Did we make fun?
We did on episode 50. We was talking about that shit.
But did we make fun of Meg?
I don't think we. No. We didn't make fun of Meg.
I just want to make sure.
Why? You would feel bad if we did?
Yeah, I would have felt bad. I
don't think we joked on Meg. I think we just told Meg that whatever it is that happened to her, the reason why is just because she just needs to sit down.
Yeah, we did say she got to sit her ass down.
She got to sit her ass down.
And before any
I
woman,
don't think we joked on her getting shot.
And before
though.
any woman listen to this pod and be like, if a nigga got shot, you wouldn't have told their ass to sit down. They're like, yes, we would have. Because I told, even though he was snitching shit, when Tekashi got robbed, kidnapped at his crib, didn't know it was by his niggas, but when that shit happened, niggas was like, yo, you got to sit down and you got to slow down. Mm-hmm. So yes, we would have with Megan Thee Stallion. It is just more delicate because it's a woman, and you shot a woman in the foot.
Hey, does this compare to Chris Brown and Rihanna?
No.
It's worse.
Why? It's worse. Like, I think Tory Lanez dead out here in these streets. I'm gonna say this.
I told y'all niggas he dead.
You talking about niggas got a got a hit out on his head. That's what you said. But here's my thing.
Definitely got a hit out on his head now. Go ahead, man.
See, look at you. But see, with the Tory Lanez thing, this is how it works. And not condoning what Chris Brown did or things of that nature. It's still domestic violence. It's still wrong. Not condoning what he did, but it's a difference between that and shooting somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I don't give a fuck where you shoot them at.
I was just about to say, like,
it could.
People have died from gunshot wounds to the pinky toe, just from like internal bleeding.
I mean, I don't know about
like
that.
maybe shot in the leg.
Yeah,
if you shot in the
like
leg,
shoot him in the thigh. It's an artery there. You could die there. Now,
yeah.
But in the foot, like, but here's what I'm gonna push back though, because I've been waiting for this, and I saw her statement. I'm not gonna read it back. It was days ago, but she was just mad and upset that people that they was making fun, and in her original joint, she said that black women are unprotected and shit like that. Okay, all right. I'm always against generalizing shit, cause all around mine is protected. But here's the thing: if a nigga shoots you on the foot, tail. That's plain and simple. If Tory Lanez really shot you in the foot, like if he shot you in the foot, and you send out a tweet talking about unprotected, well, Meg, if the nigga shot you in the foot with malice or no malice, protect yourself and say Tory Lanez shot me in the foot.
Like, cause she hasn't clearly came out and said,
right,
Tory shot me.
Right. You can,
but I would assume though, but she said she got shot by a nigga.
No, say that. No, I'm talking about to the police. You ain't got to send out a tweet.
Oh, right.
And say Tory shot me.
Right.
But if the nigga shot her in the foot, got charged with shooting her in the foot, it would have came out in the press anyway.
I'm about to say,
Megan Thee
it's like
Stallion says that Tory Lanez shot her in the foot, so she ain't got to go on Twitter and be like Tory did anything. But I'm sorry, this might sound insensitive, but don't get shot by somebody and then not tell on that person to say that you're not protected. Because I don't think Tory Lanez is that big enough in the industry where a motherfucker come to you and be like, oh shit, don't tell on Tory Lanez, we'll get this shit fixed.
Bang. Aren't the police gonna actually figure this out in the first place? They already arrested the man for having the gun.
What I'm saying is that
it's
their job to figure it out. Right. But it's also, if you're the victim, it's your job to say, this nigga did this to me.
Okay. Right.
And I guarantee if that nigga did that shit, this shit would go quick and easy like a motherfucker. Trial will be trial. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? He plead not guilty. But then she say, no, that nigga did shoot me. Then if he said, then it'll come out that this nigga said it was self-defense. Either way it go, industry-wise, niggas would be like, you still don't shoot the woman. I don't give a fuck if you petite.
If you're a little man.
I don't give a fuck. But then here's the flip to that.
Yeah.
Protect yourself, too. Because right now, ain't nobody saying shit. Adam 22 comes out with this rumor on the No Jumper pod, talking about how she was violating him, and the rumor was she was violating him, and he had to protect himself over Kylie, because he was shooting at Kylie. And you see, Kylie ain't saying shit.
She's not.
And she ain't gonna say shit.
She's gonna keep herself far away from that shit.
She's gonna shut the fuck up. But again, none of this shit comes out if she goes to the police and say, that nigga shot me in the foot.
Right. We won't have to worry about all these rumors and allegations if she clearly just goes and says, hey, this is what happened. But would that make her look like a snitch, man?
No, nigga, she got shot in the foot. But don't see that's the thing. You can't play
I'm just
both
asking
sides.
questions.
You can't
Yep.
play both sides. You can't be on this motherfucker talking about how you unprotected, but then don't snitch.
Yep.
Don't tell. Nigga, you a victim. The nigga shot you in the foot. You ain't gonna shoot him back. Ain't gonna be no street justice.
Yep.
Protect yourself. If that nigga really shot you. Hey man, Megan Thee Stallion, sources saying Megan Thee Stallion did tell authorities that Tory Lanez shot her in the foot. And here's why. And she could still say, now, and here's why the Adam 22 story might be right, but it still don't justify shit.
Oh no, I don't think there's anything that can justify it. There's nothing justifiable about it.
But
Unless they found out that Megan had a gun too.
Right, unless she had unless
she had
a weapon.
Unless she had a weapon, there's nothing to justify the shit at all.
Unless she pointed a gun at this nigga too, ain't no way of justifying it. But the fact of the matter is, if you put your hands on him, you probably don't want the press to come. You probably don't want it to come out to the press
That you was beating on this nigga.
Bingo.
She don't want nobody to know that she was beating on that little nigga, fam. She don't want them to know that. Because I guarantee you that's probably what happened. She was beating on him. He was throwing his shot at Kylie at the party. She got jealous. They was drunk. Why the fuck you embarrassing me like this? Da 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 da. Bang, 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 bang. You know, Tory like, all right, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Bang. Hey, he felt like that was the only way to get her up off him. Was to shoot her in the foot.
In the car.
I guess. In the car. So, yeah.
So if you don't say shit, you not protecting yourself either. So I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit at all. I get it.
Right.
But I don't want to hear that shit at all.
Yeah.
And just be around better people.
Yeah, this whole thing is it's weird, Joe.
A whole whodunit, but I can tell you this: I think he did. I mean, he's still gonna have his fans. Look at Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I can honestly say, bang, I can't see this man putting out no more music, and motherfuckers be like, "Hey, let's check for that Tory Lanez
will
shit."
Look, Tekashi 6ix9ine. If Tekashi 6ix9ine could put out music, anybody could put out music.
Man, this
Chris
nigga
Brown-
shot one of the hottest artists out right now.
Chris Brown beat Rihanna's ass before the Grammys, and didn't get blackballed in the way that you would think he should have got blackballed before the Grammys in LA when everybody is in town before the Grammys, and this nigga still putting out music. He's still doing good out here.
I guess time, heals certain wounds.
Oh yeah, time heals all wounds, huh?
Time heals certain wounds. I don't know. Yeah. Or like, you could get some forgiveness with time. I don't know. The people forgave Chris Brown eventually. People went back to loving him.
Nah, his fans.
His fans,
His fans. Because niggas still hate Chris Brown.
Yep.
People still hate Chris Brown. Like, the majority of us still love the kid.
And I think that's because he found the way to put out, still like get back to putting out good music.
Now I'm indifferent because I was never. I mean, we had this conversation. Like you sent the playlist so I could listen to Chris Brown songs, and the majority of those songs I never heard. So it was indifferent to me. I'm not gonna be like, yo, turn on that Chris Brown. I'm not gonna be a nigga that be like, yo, go turn on that Tory Lanez either.
Absolutely not. Tory Lanez is almost in that August Alsina category with me as far as music, but Tory Lanez got a couple records I fuck with though.
Man, but Tory Lanez is a popular artist. So
he's a popular artist.
So he's still gonna have fans.
Yeah.
Especially if he could find a way to twist it around and say he was protecting himself.
And that's what we're all waiting for. We're waiting to find out the reason.
Oh, the crisis PR people was kicking it with Tory. Like, this is how you're going to have to play it.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. And I think the crisis PR people are with Megan. I mean, her management is Rock Nation. But if a nigga shot you in the foot, and you told the police that you think you stepped on some glass, you ain't protected yourself.
That was the original story that came out.
Allegedly, reportedly.
Yeah, man.
So you didn't protect yourself. And if you whooped his ass, I mean, while it was wrong with what he did, you ain't protect yourself either. Because you put your hands on him.
Yeah, man.
And you can't play both sides, fam. Like, yo, if the nigga fucked you up, fam, tell the police. Shit, when she got out the car, that nigga shot me. Instead of just walking back with blood popping out your foot. When you went to the hospital, you ain't stepping no glass, you got shot, man. Oh, I did? You sure? No, I ain't get shot. I stepped in some glass. I was twerking, stepping some glass. Nah, man, it's shrapnel in your foot. You sure? Nah, but y'all get this surgery done. Nah, protect yourself, fam.
Yep.
The nigga was on some bullshit. Say the nigga was on some bullshit. I mean, all the jokes and shit was wrong. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Like the jokes and shit about, like, the one that Cameron put up was like, oh, Tory saw that dick.
I saw that.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
And of course, 50 Cent, he did his thing.
Yeah,
like how 50 Cent coming.
Yeah. The shit that Drea said, which she apologized for, like, that shit's uncalled for. But just like that shit is uncalled for, you went to the hospital and said you stepped in some glass. So you protected that nigga.
She protected him at that moment. She protected him, and I think as long as she doesn't come out and make a statement, she's protecting him somehow for whatever reason. For whatever reason. So, like you said, Bang, that statement about protecting, like, women aren't protected. Got to protect yourself. But she's protecting him for now. So we'll see.
And look, one of the people that came out against Chris Brown was Jay-Z.
Yep. He was, because Chris Brown was doing the Rockaware ads. Yanked him off that shit quick.
Rock Nation is who? Jay-Z.
Oh.
Hey, man, some dude, make sure you get that merch 20% off. If you want to get involved in the conversation, use the hashtag SomeDudePod. Also, make sure you rate, like, subscribe, download. Apple Podcast users, go ahead and rate. And let us know what you fuck with or didn't fuck with. If you ain't like what I said, hey, let me know up in the joint, in the comments joint, the rate joint, and you'll be entered too. In the chance to win some.
That's the second intro, right?
Yeah, we got to reset.
Okay, yeah, reset there.
We have to reset, fam.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna say the logic for the end. 'Cause that's quick. The greatest rapper of all time retired. That quick. Mike Tyson versus Roy motherfucking Jones.
Mike Tyson is gonna whoop that ass.
The fight. Hold on. The fight that niggas wanted to see in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Roy Jones even said that he wanted to fight Mike. Andre Ward says that Roy Jones allegedly was offered $33 million. He said, "No, I'm good." But the fight that niggas want to see in like 2002 is gonna happen, 2020, when these niggas is 51 and 54 years old. All right. Mike Tyson, I think he's created like a Legends League. I think it's called like Legends Only League or some shit like that.
Okay.
And one of the first events they're gonna put on is Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones in Los Angeles, I believe, September 12th. This is an exhibition match, Mike.
Yep, 8 rounds.
So before you say
8 rounds, no judges. 8 rounds, no judges.
So before you say Mike is going to kick Roy Jones' ass,
yeah.
Again, there's 8 rounds. It's an exhibition.
Yeah.
There are no judges.
Oh, Mike Tyson don't need judges.
No. There's no knockouts either.
Well, what you call this? Let's say this. Niggas that watch boxing and we know, we could see who's going to be getting their ass kicked.
No, we can't. No, we don't. No, you niggas don't. Because I'm going to explain that shit. There's no knockouts, Mike.
I know that.
You can't knock the nigga out.
Oh, so what you mean? Mike Tyson can't put Roy on the floor?
He can't knock him out.
Purposely. He can't purposely put him on the floor.
Yes.
So
we're
gonna watch a sparring. Nigga. So we're watching a sparring match? Get the fuck. I didn't know these details, man.
Read the details.
My fault. I'm one of those guys that didn't read the details. I just saw a fight, exhibition fight. Oh no,
it is an exhibition match, nigga.
I'm gonna watch it.
This is Hulk Hogan. This is Thunder Lips versus Rocky.
So we finna watch these niggas spar.
Nigga, I was excited too. Until and I'm excited for a different reason. I'm gonna talk about that. We're gonna have an honest conversation about age. But when I saw a nigga tweeted out the rules, they was like, you can't go for a knockout.
Oh no, that's bullshit.
What's the fucking point of watching a Mike Tyson fight?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
To jab all night?
Yeah. Mike Tyson is not a jabber. He's an uppercutter.
Jab all night?
Power puncher.
He's a power, right?
Both of them, they heavyweight fighters. Like, yes, what are we doing here?
I will watch, see, here's the thing. I will watch an 8-round exhibition with Roy Jones because while he's a knockout fighter, he's a boxer first. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it would be good to see the technician do technical shit. Yeah. Mike Tyson ain't shit technical other than his footwork before he knock you out. So why the fuck am I watching that shit if a nigga can't get knocked out?
So who's going to be in there to tell them, hey, you punching too hard. Hey, you swinging too hard. What the fuck? So they had like have an agreement. No.
Yes.
I'm confused. No,
look, here's the rules. Here's the rules, Mike. The bizarre rules. Shouts out to essentiallysports.com. Here's the rules. Because we're going to have two honest conversations, man. Here's the rules. The fighters won't be wearing any headgear. And they're going to compete with 12-ounce gloves. Mm-hmm. Okay. There will not be a winner unless there is a KO or TKO. But they're not going to be purposely going after it. Mm-hmm. But if it happened, it happened.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The bout will be called off if a nigga get cut.
I'm done.
So if a nigga get cut, or if a nigga get hurt, basically, I'm gonna stop the fight.
Yeah.
So if a nigga get if Roy get caught and starts walking funny, the fight's over. Mm-hmm. It's not even gonna get to the knockout. Mm-hmm. Unless he just hits him and it happens. Honest conversation. Mike.
Bro, it's just a natural instinct, bro.
I know it's a natural instinct. It's always been a natural
for Mike to go knock this nigga down.
No, Mike, we're about to have an honest conversation.
Okay.
When the last time you saw Mike Tyson box?
The last time we saw Mike Tyson box was his last fights, way back 2005. Last two fights Mike Tyson lost in very dramatic fashion.
No, it wasn't dramatic.
He fought Danny Williams. He got KO'd by Danny Williams.
No.
His last fight was Kevin McBride.
No, his last fight was Kevin McBride.
And Danny Williams. He lost 2 back-to-back.
He quit.
Yeah, he quit.
The last time you saw Mike Tyson, he quit.
That's dramatic fashion to me.
It's not. That's the nigga quit. And then before that, he lost to Danny Williams. Mm-hmm. He quit here in D.C., nigga. Mm-hmm. I don't think that was my back spinal. I think that was. Mm-hmm. I broke my back spinal. And that was in 2005. And this ain't nothing against Mike. This is y'all niggas. The last time I got caught up in the man, Mike Tyson whooped any nigga ass, was when he fought Lennox Lewis. You couldn't tell me Mike Tyson wasn't going to lose that fight. Win that fight. Lose that fight, excuse me. Mm-hmm. You couldn't tell me that nigga wasn't going to lose. Because he wasn't. He was going to lose. He wasn't. Mm-hmm. And that nigga got his ass beat by Lennox Lewis.
KO.
Because I was like, look, Lennox Lewis' chin is glass. Same shit y'all niggas is talking about. That nigga chin is glass. And that nigga systematically beat Mike Tyson's ass. Last time we saw Mike Tyson, he quit. So if the last time I saw you fight, you quit, I don't give a fuck what package comes out. Because I work in media. I know how to make a video package to make you look great. He's an entertainer. He know what to do. He know what to do to sell a fucking fight. And then you get in the fight, and if Mike Tyson don't hit him in 3, history, we know history serves us correctly. If you get past 3 with Mike, you got a chance. And y'all niggas is talking about this. You niggas is acting like this nigga he going against is a Rudy. This nigga's a 4-division champion. A Hall of Famer himself got cheated out of a fucking gold medal. Still got hands. And the last time we saw Mike Tyson, what happened? He quit. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't give a fuck who the competition was. Because right now, this competition is damn near the same as Mike Tyson. This nigga Roy Jones ain't lost a fight since 2015. Yes. He's still active, niggas. Roy Jones' last fight was February 8th, 2018.
All right. But I would say that the last time I was watching Roy Jones was when he was fighting, like, when he was getting his ass beat like 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row.
Yeah,
it was like a streak of.
Yeah, he lost 3 fights. He lost 3 fights in a row. He lost to Antonio Tarver twice.
He lost to Bernard Hopkins. He lost to Danny Green.
No. Listen, wait a minute.
These are the last times I remember him fighting.
So wait a minute. I'm going to the knockout. I'm going to when the aura of Roy Jones ended. He lost to Antonio Tarver twice.
Yeah.
Antonio Tarver knocked him out in the second round. He told him he was going to knock him out. And Glenn Jones, right after that, Glenn Jones knocked him out. We thought he died.
Yeah.
Then he fought Tarver again, and he lost in the decision. Then he went in a 3-fight winning streak, one of which was against Felix Trinidad. Then he lost to Joe Calzaghe. Went on a 2-fight winning streak again, Omar Sheikha and Jeff Lacey. But then he lost to Danny Green, as you said, for the cruiserweight title. He lost in the About Time rematch against Bernard Hopkins and Dennis Lebedev. Now, you niggas ain't seen him since then.
I haven't seen him since then. That's when he was, but during that 2004-2011 run, when he was fighting, it was out of like 11 fights between that time length.
Yes.
That's when he was like looking real washed. Even though he had wins in between then, but he was looking like it was the end of the rope for him.
But he also looked washed against better competitors. This nigga's still been active.
You more of a boxing guy than me, Banks. So I know you can break it down more for me.
Even when it's fights against niggas we don't know, he's still been active since 2018. Since 2011. I
think that gives him an advantage that he's active.
It gives him the biggest advantage because he's been in a fucking ring. Since he's been in the ring, Mike Tyson has been fat, a drug addict, but been in the hangover, changed his life around, and now has a podcast and smokes weed. And now looks better than he has
ever looked.
Not ever,
but
since the last time we saw that nigga in the boxing ring. But Mike, he's 54 years old.
How old is Roy Jones?
51, and he's been active. The one thing that Roy Jones will have on Mike Tyson is that he's been active, and activity will save the day. muscle memory will save the day for any nigga who's continuously been in a competitive boxing match. I am not saying that Mike Tyson don't got power. What I'm not saying that Mike Tyson won't knock Roy Jones out. What I'm saying is y'all niggas act like it's sweet, and the last time we saw this nigga in the ring, he quit. He quit. Fuck, I'm gonna look at this shit and be like, oh man, Tyson gonna whoop this nigga ass. And last time I seen this nigga fight, he quit. Nigga, if the last time you saw me fight, I quit, I don't give a fuck who we fight against.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, man, I don't know. That nigga Bang might get his ass whooped. Why you say that? Man, he fought some clown ass nigga and quit. He can't fight. We stuck on the aura that we will always be stuck on the aura that is Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
We will always be. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nostalgia's a bitch.
I'm a Mike guy though. I'm a little biased as well. Mike Tyson is my favorite boxer. Anybody that knows me personally know that I love Mike Tyson. My old man used to have the illegal cable box, and when we was watching, when we get the fights, it was Tyson fights. We some thieves. We used to, it was Tyson fights. It was Tyson fights, and it was WWE pay-per-views. That's what we used to watch on the illegal cable box.
I'm a boxing person. I mean, Mike.
I already know.
I love Mike Tyson. He ain't my favorite, but I love Mike Tyson. But I also know when you've been in the ring consistently, that memory, that muscle memory, being back in the ring, knowing the canvas, knowing how to move around that motherfucker, is always gonna be helpful. Also, you know you going against a power guy that's 54. But then when you look at some of these rules, nigga, man, the rules don't even favor Mike.
It don't now. Now that you explain the rules and how it's gonna actually go down, I didn't know it was like that. I know I saw something about it was gonna be any judges, so we wouldn't have like a scorecard or nothing like that. But I didn't know you couldn't go for the KO though.
Niggas is play fight.
They play fight. They sparring. Like
we getting excited about a play fight.
I didn't even know it was gonna be like that. So now I'm still gonna watch, clearly, but definitely like it really doesn't even matter now. Like you said, we can't even really tell who's winning or who's won the fight. It's just pretty much like who looked good in the ring, who looked better.
Roy Jones done won 4 fights in a row.
I haven't seen Roy Jones in action. I didn't know he was still fighting. I didn't know he was still fighting.
Them shits is gonna be in random ass towns.
Yeah. Are these like airing on TV? Like they show these fights on TV?
They're not aired on TV. He's 50 fucking years old. No.
They gotta have some type of like, sports network to show those kind of boxing matches.
No nigga is gonna be like, oh, let's go film this Roy Jones fight at 54. Unless he's fighting Mike Tyson. Because Mike Tyson is still the biggest. Mike Tyson, what the crazy thing about this shit is Mike Tyson is one of the biggest names in boxing at 54 years old. Because of nostalgia, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why I'm about to have a real honest conversation with y'all about age. And I look at things differently now because I guess I'm almost 40. All right. Now I understand why my parents was so built around nostalgia, things we grew up around. But I'm also let's also keep it a buck. 50-year-old niggas look different than 50-year-old niggas looked back in our day when we was younger.
Okay.
Like niggas who was 50 looked old when they was 50.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day. 50-year-old sports niggas look like they was broken down and shit back in the day. These 50-year-old niggas keeping themselves in shape.
J-Lo is 51
You're
years
right.
old.
That's what I'm going.
J-Lo just turned 51.
Nigga, J-Lo just turned 51. Regina King is about to turn 50. Regina Hall. Nigga, a lot of our celebrities that we still love and shit are about to turn 50. Morris Chestnut just turned 50. Either last
Diddy
year
just turned 50.
Diddy just turned 50. He's some good 50-year-old looking motherfuckers.
Something in the water, man.
Something in the water.
Or they just drink a lot of water, one of those.
They work out. They know how to treat themselves better. So 50-year-old niggas look better than they did before. Mm-hmm. So think about this shit. And I'm not gonna use his name. So I'm gonna use a different name. I'm gonna use Larry Holmes. Mm-hmm. Nigga, Larry Holmes at 50 was looking flabby and sick. Oh, we don't want you in the ring. Mm-hmm. Mike looked good than a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And I know what we talked about as far as this fight goes and how it was a play fight. Mm-hmm. But Mike Tyson had, I think it was on First Take, it was on some shit. But he was talking about how, like, we old, but we ain't dead, nigga. Mm-hmm. And we still need to do some shit. To keep it a buck, I want to see Michael Jordan play basketball.
Hey, Mike, we've seen like the sports stories come out, like Mike be playing pickup games with Tom Brady recently, and then I think he did another pickup game.
What I want to see, I hope this shit with Mike Tyson.
But that's what Ice Cube did with the Big Three, though.
No, I'm going a little bit different.
All right,
I'm going a little bit more because even Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. See how old is Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Mm-hmm. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf is 51. Mm-hmm. So like between 47 and 48 and 50, he was playing in the G League, and still got a shot. Like he 50, looks good for 52.
Yep.
A lot of these old niggas, man, they're not the old niggas that we used to. Mm-hmm. These niggas like, yo, I want to still hoop. Now football is a different story. 50-year-old football, some 50-year-old football niggas look like good, but then if you get out the bed, them niggas like, shit, fuck, shit. Man, I ain't even got out the bed yet. Like them niggas is like that. But Terrell Owens just raced Tyreek Hill.
I just seen that. How old T.O.? T.O. like 46, right?
Yeah.
T.O. looked like he could put the pads on, bro, and still go.
Like a lot of old niggas are now taking care of themselves. Yeah. So let them play some shit. Like look, as you see, I ain't say shit about these niggas is too old to fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't say that neither. I wouldn't say that neither.
Because both of them niggas look good.
Yep.
And if you feel like you're sound mind, I mean, I don't suggest it. Mm-hmm. But if you feel like you good enough, you feel good, you healthy enough, do your thing. Mm-hmm. But it's a lot of people. It's like Terrell Davis looks good. Mm-hmm. Jerry Rice looks good. Jerry Rice, it was before the NFC Championship game in San Francisco. He ran the route. Mm-hmm. It's big ass shoes. That shit was funny. But he ran the route and he looked good running that route. I'm not saying go play some football. I'm saying is he looked good. A lot of these old niggas that we grew up watching look damn good. So if
I would be skeptical to see them niggas put pads on.
Nah, this gonna say football. Nah,
they got a fight. They got a fire ass flag football league though, some shit like that.
Yeah, like flag football or some shit. But nah, don't put on no pads. But like Herschel Walker, I saw Herschel Walker at the Super Bowl 2 years ago. I was like, damn, this nigga look good.
Bang was at the Super Bowl, y'all.
I wasn't actually at the game.
He was there. He was
in press row. But I was like, that nigga look good. Like a lot of wrestlers. Nigga, there's some wrestlers. Like Hulk Hogan when he was 50 looked good. Ric Flair when he was 50 looked good. A lot of them niggas look good. But that's wrestling, you know, I ain't gonna say it's it's motherfuckers who's 65 still wrestling.
I about to say, nonetheless though, you still gotta be in top notch shape to get in that ring, you know. So
yeah, but I wanna see these old niggas hoop. Cause mentally you still got it. Physically you might not have it where you can dunk. all day long or whatever. But my jump shot's still lit, nigga. The flame never goes away. So I don't mind seeing that. And I think maybe it's because I'm getting a little bit older too. Yeah. So now I'm like, nigga, just because I'm old, I can't get out there in the court and bust your ass, or at least attempt it. Yeah. But I feel what Mike Tyson said. Like, just because I'm retired, that don't mean I go die. So I commend Mike Tyson for doing that shit. But that nigga ain't been in a match since 2005. Roy Jones still competitively out there getting it. So don't think Mike Tyson ain't got a hill to climb to go up against Roy Jones Jr.
When is this fight? When is it?
September 12th.
Okay. So they still got 2 months.
Yeah.
Well, less than 2 months, but
yeah. Yeah. So it ain't as sweet. And I understand the lure of Mike Tyson. I understand the lure of Mike Tyson. I get it. But the last time we saw Mike Tyson, he quit. He quit. I broke my back. Spinal.
Yo, you gotta chill, fam. Chill.
That nigga said some shit like, we were fighting for the joy of us. Or some shit. Like, I'm not betting niggas on 50-year-old niggas fighting.
Now, look, I would gladly place a bet if it was going to be actual, like,
like
judges,
referees,
like a scorecard, or I bet who get knocked down or some shit like that. Yeah, I would definitely lay the bet down.
Because basically,
I would lay the bet down on Tyson.
Because basically, niggas gonna fight, and then after the 8th round, niggas gonna hug and be like, "Yeah, man, we ain't old, niggas."
Right.
Y'all niggas trying to play us like we old, nigga. We ain't that old.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a lot of 50-year-old athletes, 50 plus.
Imagine if Mike Tyson would have got into the ring with Tyson Fury. I wouldn't want that for Mike.
You wouldn't have wanted it?
I wouldn't want that for Mike.
Fuck that shit, Joe. I put my money on Mike.
Over Tyson Fury?
Knock that nigga down.
Over you would put something.
I'm just talking that. I'm just talking as a crazy ass Mike Tyson fan. That's all. But I think Tyson Fury probably laid Mike Tyson ass down. But you know, I laid
Deontay Wilder down during Black History Month.
Yeah,
you motherfucking right here knock Mike Tyson old ass out.
Yeah.
And again, nigga, outside of 3 rounds, Mike in deep waters after 3. In his 20s. Well, now it's like his 30s.
Yeah.
Mike was in deep waters at 31 in the 5th round.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. He got to accidentally knock Roy Jones' ass out round 1. If it don't, oh, man. But I'm going to watch the fight. But we got to, I think Mike is really trying to tell y'all niggas, man, no shit on these old niggas, man, because these old niggas is really, we're trying. And we're doing it. We look good. We in shape. We feel good. We ain't your mom and daddy at that age.
Yeah.
We ain't that, man. Rest in peace, Regis Philbin.
For real, Joe.
We ain't that, though.
I want to watch.
Regis Philbin was popping in his 50s, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, rest in peace, Jerry Taft. Jerry Taft was popping in his 50s. Y'all niggas.
You could be popping in your 50s.
Look, do you niggas realize that Regina Hall gonna be 50?
That's crazy.
Nigga, Gabrielle Union almost 50, and they still playing like the 34-year-old attorneys in movies and shit. Think about that shit. Think about that shit, Mike. Yep. These niggas is the same age as dark skin A. Viv. And they barely play mothers in movies.
Sanaa Lathan 48.
Barely play. When is Sanaa Lathan played a mother in a movie? Can you think of a movie where she was a mother?
Well, the Tyler Perry, what are the Tyler Perry joints?
Sanaa Lathan?
The one where she was, she was cheating on her husband with what you call it, with the billionaire dude.
What movie is that? I ain't never watched.
This is what you call it, bro? A Family That Prays. She was a mom in that.
How old was the kid?
It was a baby, like
thank you.
like 2-3 years old.
Thank you.
Years
She was in her 40s. She was in her
Yeah.
late 30s, early 40s. Like niggas is not even playing. Niggas is barely playing aunties and uncles in these films.
Yeah.
Like like real quick, right? Real quick. Nia Long in Fatal Affair played a mother of a college student.
Mm-hmm.
Nia Long almost 50. If she ain't 50. Niggas ain't even doing that shit. I don't give a fuck how bad or weird the movie was.
Yeah.
Like when Regina Hall gonna be somebody mama? Or at
Like
least
mama of like a teenager.
of a teenager. Of a motherfucker coming in, getting out of college. Like, when is a motherfucker gonna be the auntie? Why is Jennifer Lewis still playing motherfuckers' aunties and grandmas? Not saying that they have to, because if you look good, okay. But nigga, she's an auntie. Like, they're old enough to be grandmas now. They ain't gotta be one. But damn, nigga, be an auntie. Loretta Devine gotta be everybody's mom and auntie still? Still, nigga? Who else? Jennifer Lewis and Loretta Devine is still playing 50-year-old
Those are the go-to mothers right there.
Those are the go-to mothers. And Loretta Devine is what? Loretta Devine is, how old is Loretta Devine? She's 70. Mm-hmm. Loretta Devine been playing the same role for 20 years. Like, maybe there's not enough young 30-something-year-olds. Like, I've said, like, when we was doing the Wonder Years shit,
Yeah.
I had said that we need more shows built around, like, 30-somethings.
Yeah.
If we did that shit, Regina Hall would be the 30-something.
Mm-hmm.
Sanaa Lathan to be the 30-something.
Mm-hmm.
What's the nigga with the eyes, the light-skinned nigga with the eyes everybody like?
Michael Ealy?
Yeah. That nigga be the 30-something attorney. Like, wait a minute, fam. Michael Ealy, you're not even 35. Yeah, but I'm young enough to pay 35. Nah, fam, bro, we good. Like, what was that? The bout at the like Mike Wheatley 46.
Yeah.
When the bout breaks?
Morris Chestnut?
Like, if you looked at the advertising on the shit,
Yeah.
they was like the young hit couple.
Mm-hmm.
Lawyers, attorneys, and shit. They was the young it couple, but they couldn't have a baby. Yeah, because Regina Hall ass is in menopause.
Yeah.
Not because she couldn't get pregnant, nigga. Menopause happened.
Mm-hmm.
But these niggas is still playing the same role. So when they gonna be somebody's mama and their auntie? Even white people. White people too. Fucking Robert Downey Jr. old ass was still Iron Man.
Yeah, but he looked good though.
I don't give a fuck. He 50. Think about it.
Robert Downey Jr. looked good.
Think about this shit.
50 is the new 40, I guess. 40, new 30, you know.
Robert
what
Downey
say,
Jr.
30 with the new 20.
Is 55. So he's been playing Iron Man for 10 years. Mm-hmm. I don't think Iron Man in the comic book was 45 years old.
Was a 40-year-old man.
40-year-old man. Like fucking Christian Bale was in his late 30s as Batman.
But they never actually like match the age up with your age when they film these parts.
They don't. But what I'm saying is that I mean, and of course, if you look the age, it don't matter. What I'm saying is that old niggas play the young roles. And it really, when you look at shit, it really don't make sense outside of it. Cause if you look at the comics, them niggas got out at the age that them niggas is airing the shit.
Yep.
And it's our fault because we don't be wanting to see other niggas other than them niggas. Cause matter of fact, niggas be like, oh, perfect example. Storm. Niggas be like on Black Panther, who's gonna play Storm? And then they pick a whole bunch of pick a whole bunch of black actresses.
We throw the randoms out there. You know, they had a fit when they said thought it was gonna be Beyonce.
Yeah. And
I think they said something about Janelle Monáe, right?
That niggas was like, I don't know about Janelle Monáe. What about her cheekbones? You know, that's cool. But then when you start bringing up old actresses and shit, you're like, hold on, nigga. Man, Viola Davis would be a great Storm. Like, you know, Storm got to live a life. Like, she got to be young and go through shit. Like, Chadwick Boseman is, I don't think he's 40 yet. Let me see, Chadwick Boseman. Is, oh, he's 42. He's 42.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
What the fuck is Young Black Hollywood?
Damn.
You know what Young Black Hollywood is, Mike? Them 40-year-old niggas.
Or doing TV shows.
Who young?
Damn, are you right? I was about to say, what you call it is 38 years old. That's crazy.
Who?
Jay Ellis. Jay Ellis is 38.
So I'm glad that you said that. Oh.
And they play 30-year-olds, like 30-year-olds on Insecure. Like Issa Rae's 35. And you know, their characters are like 30. So that's crazy. I didn't know Jay Ellis was 38 though. That's wow.
Niggas out my age.
Nice.
Playing a 29-year-old.
Yeah.
That's about to have his first baby by accident. Fuck. Man. I'm not saying that you got to completely match niggas with ages, but shit.
They be
them old niggas be taking all the young niggas' roles.
For real, Joe.
Motherfucker,
Where is Young Hollywood? That's a good ass question.
Like Denzel Washington was the young daddy in John Q. This nigga was probably 45 when John Q came out. And you know what's crazy? This nigga's about to be in a movie with Julia Roberts. And their kids better be older. Their kids better be like 18, 19 years old.
And Denzel's son is 35, and like he really didn't get his start he got his start with what, Ballers?
Yep, with Ballers.
Ballers first aired maybe 6.
But see, he's not
ago?
playing. But see, he's not playing roles that make him. And I guess that's the other thing that pissed me off about black films. Niggas got to be like the young it shit. Like he was a cop in Black Klansman. He was a football player in Ballers. He's an ex-football player. Fit right the fuck in. Now, when this nigga is 45 playing the young it attorney, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be mad, man. Like, niggas don't want it. Niggas, I think movies are the way that these old niggas in Hollywood stay young.
Yep.
Maybe that's it.
Yep.
But niggas be old doing these roles, man. That shit be crazy, fam. Niggas be 60 years old talking about the young kid attorney. 60 years old with a 10-month-old baby. But if you
young actors, y'all need to step up, y'all. Take these roles.
Producers,
get y'all roles.
Producers need to hire young actors. All right, man. Snoop DMX. Let's get
Snoop DMX.
Snoop DMX. And Snoop and DMX fit in this shit too.
Yeah.
Because after we go through this little scorecard again, Billboard pissed me off, Revolt pissed me off. Because they actually had X winning.
Well, wow. Okay. I seen a handful of people that said they had X winning.
They were lies. So we're about to go through these joints. But for those who missed it Wednesday, The best versus battle that I've seen, and not because of music, because of energy. These last two versus battles, because of the energy, has been amazing. But this one was even better because of some of the shit we talking about. We just got through talking about with the old niggas. Like, Snoop is, how old is Snoop?
Snoop 50.
Yeah, I think he's 50, right? Or close to it.
Snoop 48. 48.
Snoop 48. So that means DMX is probably about like 46. Or 40, like 45, 46. 49.
This is 49.
Oh, shit. He older than Snoop? Oh, wow. So these niggas about to be 50, and we still love these niggas like these niggas is 20 and 30 again. When we realize that Snoop has been around since the early 90s. Snoop might be the most famous rapper of all time.
Okay.
Or...
no argument there.
He might be. Not the best, but the most famous.
Most famous. Absolutely.
When you see the shit that DMX went through, and I know I said I called him a crackhead in the last episode, but hear me out. Here's why Snoop won the battle, DMX won the war.
That was more like a coming out party. Not a coming out party.
No, it was.
That was more like a flower giving to DMX in
like,
some way, somehow.
Okay, I'll give you that. Flower giving because... No, I'm going to save it. Let's go through these joints. Because that battle was so good, it had me scared. And I'm going to tell you why.
It had me scared a little bit, too.
I'm going to tell you why in a second. But let's go through these joints. Round one, Snoop Dogg... And I'm going through Billboard right now because Revolt scored it for Snoop. A lot of people called it East Coast bias, and then they took the page down. And it is, like I had talked about last episode, East Coast bias is real. This was a perfect example when I go through some of these songs. Deep Cover versus DMX intro to As Dark as Hell is Hot. We both gave that to Snoop.
Both gave it to Snoop.
And we ain't got to explain that. Snoop, What's My Name? Well, Who Am I, What's My Name versus DMX, What's My Name? You gave it to?
I gave it to Snoop. Snoop got the edge. But if you picked DMX, I ain't mad. Because I love DMX's What's My Name off It's Dark and Hell is Hot. I love that song.
Snoop,
I love that song.
Who Am I? It wins that. It is what it is.
It is what it is. But I ain't mad if you say you gave that to DMX, then I ain't mad at you.
One of the hardest song battles to pick. And I might change again. But DMX versus DMX, Get At Me Dog versus Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice.
I think I gave that one to Snoop.
You gave it to Snoop. I gave it to DMX.
Okay.
Hell, Get At Me Dog.
Gin and Juice is an anthem. That's an anthem.
Get At Me Dog. Video and song is just amazing. So I'm going to keep it there. DMX. I got DMX. You got Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice. All right, so you got 3-0 Snoop. I got 2-1 DMX right now. You know, make sure you keep a score. I want to make sure we don't mess up. Round 4, Dre Day versus Rough Riders, DMX, some shit. I gave that to Snoop.
I gave that to Snoop too. I'm at 4-0. You at 3-1.
I'm at 3-1. One of my favorite DMX songs of all time, Stop Being Greedy versus two of America's Most Wanted.
I gave that to DMX.
I wanted to give it to DMX, but you hate Pac.
Bang said I hate Pac. I don't hate Pac.
Two of America's Most Wanted is one of the greatest songs of all time.
Okay.
So
Stop Being Greedy is too. I'm sorry. Stop Being Greedy is just too fire. DMX was in his bag all the way on that song.
So we both got 4-1.
We at 4-1.
All right. Round 6, Down for My Niggas versus Money Cash Hoes. This one was tough. The second hard one.
This was tough.
But as much,
I might have gave this one to X. I think I gave this one. I think I gave this one to Snoop. I think
we gave it to Snoop.
I think we gave it to Snoop.
And while this is also one of my favorite Jay-Z joints with DMX on it,
yeah,
Down for My Niggas.
Down for My Niggas just go up differently, Joe. You have to be in like one of them environments where this song goes up, this song plays, and the shit just it's hit different.
Right.
It hit differently. This is one of those. This is like one of those anthems though that just like you'll never forget this.
But Billboard gave this one to DMX, and I was.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad at that.
Okay. Here's where the East Coast bias comes in. I think unless somebody tells me differently, Down for My Niggas goes everywhere but New York. Mm-hmm. They played this shit. This shit is not only played by black bands, marching bands, it's played by white marching bands too. I've seen white people in a different way of party up.
That
Hear Down for My Niggas and want to fight too. Like, I've seen white people want to fight other people to Down for My Niggas. Ask a white person who played football with a black football player and that song comes on. And they're literally like, I'm down for my niggas. Yeah. Because we about to bust somebody's ass on this football. Axe. And you'll be like, oh, so that's why I picked that song. Round 7. So right now, what we got? We got it 6. We got it 5-1.
5-1. Yeah.
Okay.
We both at 5-1.
Okay. So Ain't No Fun versus Come Back in One Piece. Originally, I gave this to Snoop.
Oh, you switched it?
I'm switching it today.
Nah, I ain't switching that. That Aaliyah record was decent.
I'm picking DMX here.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Originally,
that's the joint with Aaliyah, right?
Yeah, Come Back in One Piece.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Yeah. So I'm switching my pick today to go to DMX. Okay. So right now we got it 5-2.
Why did you switch? You even threw a jab at Baby Girl.
Yeah, because Nate Dogg's son better than Aaliyah on that song.
You stupid.
But that song is a good song, and I can switch it here. All right, so we go to 8. Bitch Please versus X Gon' Give It To You. Fuck out of here, it's Bitch Please.
I gave that to X Gon' Give It To You. I thought about it at first. I was like, wait, he played this. But then I listened to this shit. I'm like, I forgot about how hard this shit is. Nah, DMX was in his bag on that.
I don't like X Gon' Give It To You, so.
I gave that to X. So where we at? I got
You got 5-3. I got 6.
No. We had 2. I got 2. I got 2 to DMX so far. X Gon' Give It To You.
You got.
And stop being greedy. I only gave X 2
Back
songs.
In One Piece.
No, I didn't give him Back in One Piece. I gave that to Snoop. I gave Ain't No Fun to Snoop. Yeah. I don't agree with that. I gave that to Snoop.
Oh, the way you was talking, it sounded like you gave that to X.
No. I'm rolling with. I mean, you did send a jab at Baby Girl, but that song still ain't better than Ain't No Fun.
Okay, so you got 6-2. I got 5-3.
Okay.
Okay. G's and Hustlers versus Who We Be. We both gave that to DMX.
Gave that to DMX. Yep. So I got it 6-3.
You got it 6-3.
You got it 5-4.
I got it 5-4.
Okay.
The Shiznit versus Get It on the Floor. I gave that to the Shiznit.
Yeah, I gave that to the Shiznit too. Get It on the Floor is just a little corny.
Thank you.
Slightly corny.
Even though I did juke the hoes to this song. Yeah. But the Shiznit wins here. And just to give you an example of how much bullshit Billboard was on with Snoop, they gave this a tie.
We don't do ties on Some Dude Pod.
And this is not even a tie. All right, so we in the first 10. 6-4, 7-3.
7-3.
All right, so now we have DMX fucking with D versus Lay Low. Lay Low. This was Lay Low for me.
And if you gave this to DMX, I ain't mad. But I gave this one to Lay Low. Lay Low was fire. But fucking with D was cold too.
All right, so
fucking
now
it is.
So now it's 8. Was that 8-3 and 7-4? GD. 12. What These Bitches Want versus Beautiful. This is Beautiful.
Yeah, I gave it to Beautiful. You don't like What These Bitches Want though.
I don't really like that song.
That's a good ass song.
Like that song. And I really don't like it because of Cisco. He tried to make this bitch too soulful. I laugh when I hear this song. I'm not even gonna front. But I gave it to Beautiful. You giving this to DMX?
No. That what these bitches want is a fire record, but I gave that to one to Snoop Dogg.
That song is a beautiful song. It raised the fucking the tourist in Brazil. Fuck out of here. Help the country get money. so that's round 12. So it is 8-4 for me.
I got it 9-3.
9-3. Round 13, how's it going down versus Pump Pump? Oh, how's it going down?
I picked Pump Pump. Pump Pump is my favorite Snoop Dogg song ever.
And
I was shocked he played it. I didn't even see this one coming. This was
saw this coming.
This was a shocker. This was a shocker for me, so that's why I gave this one. That's my favorite Snoop Dogg song.
But how's it going?
And I love How's It Going Down. I love How's It Going Down.
How's it going down? Is
I
a
love
wedding
it.
song, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wedding song. And I know people was like, but she cheated on him with X. But X, if you listen to the song, X liked her. He loved her.
He did.
He loved her. But he didn't want to kill her boyfriend to be with her at the end. But he loved her. It's a lot of love. It's the rap version of Next Lifetime, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful song. Beautiful record. And as much as I love Pump Pump, and I was shocked that he played that too. How's It Going Down is a beautiful, it's Shakespeare. Doug Shakespeare, ladies and gentlemen. So if that's round 13, I have it 8-5.
I got it 10-3.
All right. It's All Good versus Bitches Ain't Shit.
It's All Good. It's All Good. What song was that?
It was, I forgot, but it
What
was
DMX song is this?
Yeah, but I'm picking Snoop. I forgot.
Hold on real quick. I need to listen to this real quick. I need to see what song that actually is. I might have picked Bitches Ain't Shit anyway, but
because it's on what's the name? It's on Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. That's Love My Niggas, but Wedge My Bitches. Love My Bitches.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Bitches Ain't Shit won that one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So Snoop wins that one from me. So right now I am at what's that? 9-5. You are at what? 11-3.
11-3.
Damn. Snoop getting washed.
DMX getting watched bad, but I think for X came in and took some records. So
It's close. It's close though. It's not like he's getting washed. So it's close.
He's not getting watched. The rounds are close. Like it does. DMX song selection was actually solid, and you probably thank Swiss Beats for that.
Okay.
Swiss Beats probably. I'm sure Swiss Beats picked his
the
records.
song that was almost a tie that I picked, and I'm going to switch today because of where he is in life today. I originally picked Murder Was the Case over Slippin'. But after I saw DMX perform Slippin' and knowing where he's been at, today I'm choosing Slippin'.
I think I picked Slippin'.
So So right now, if it's round 15, I have it 10-5, and
11-4.
you have 11-4. And I'm gonna get to why that scared me a bit. But round 16, niggas that started something versus Doggy Dog World. I'm picking Doggy Dog World here, ladies and gentlemen.
I think I picked DMX on this one.
Yeah, I think you did. But Doggy Dog World is a groove. The dramatics, Snoop Dogg, the video. But I understand if you pick niggas that started something. So right now,
I pick niggas up.
I have it 11-6. And you have it
11-5.
No.
11-4. I gave 4. 4 was Slipping. No, 4, and then I picked niggas started something, so 11-5.
Oh, okay, so that's my bad. I got
So we had 16.
I got 10-6. My bad. That's my bad.
Okay, cool.
4-3-2-1 versus I Love It. I was confused on why Snoop picked I Love It here.
Yep. This is where Snoop started tripping.
Yeah, I think he just needed to help out his Crip niggas get some streams.
Get the fuck
But 4-3-2-1 wins here.
Easy.
Easy. This is easy. So now I have it 11-7.
No, 11-6.
I mean 11-6, excuse me.
And I'm at we both have it at this point 11-6.
Okay, we're at 11-6. All right, round 18, Money, Power, Respect versus PIMP. I'm picking Money, Power, Respect.
Money, Power, Respect for me too.
So now we have it 11-8.
11-8.
Yep.
No, 11-7.
Yeah, 11-7, excuse me. You get out mad fucked up sometimes. Rough Riders Anthem versus Nothing But a G Thing. I had said on Twitter, I think that Snoop was keeping this in the tuck. So when he played Rough Riders Anthem, and he used it this was his ace. I think X had a king here and he had an ace.
Yeah.
And I'm picking Nothing But a G Thing. I'm
picking Nothing But a G Thing too. Nothing But a G Thing.
All right, so that is for us 12.
12-7.
12-7. And then we have, of course, Party Up versus Drop It Like It's Hot.
I got some shit. I got some shit to say about Party Up too. But
go ahead.
No, we go. Who did you pick, Dang?
Of course, I picked Drop It Like It's Hot. Party Up is a terrible
I picked
song.
Drop It Like It's Hot.
So I had it 13-7. You had it 12-8.
No, I had it 13-7. 13-7.
No, I
didn't give that round to Party Up. I didn't give that round to Party Up.
Oh, you didn't?
I gave it to Drop It Like It's Hot.
Oh.
I have no problem with okay, yeah. Drop It Like It's Hot that's a better song. But y'all, let me say something about Party Up real quick, bro. Y'all niggas is all the way over exaggerating on how bad y'all think this song is. Now, I understand the white people grabbed that song and they took it and ran with it. Yes, that song got played tremendously on TRL. Yes, we've heard this song in numerous white people movies. Yes, we've heard this shit in numerous commercials. Yes, this song, the white people took it and they ran with it, but that is not a bad song at all, bro. DMX was rapping on that song. It's catchy. It's not a bad record, yo. The disrespect to Party Up has to cease. If y'all don't fuck with it no more, say y'all don't fuck with it no more because the white people stole it and they took it and ran with it. But y'all can't be over here saying that Party Up is just trash. Completely trash. Like it's a bad song. I've heard bad songs before, Bang. Party Up is not one of them. Party Up does not rank within the bad records. I've heard bad songs. I'm sorry. Y'all have to stop it. That's my take on Party Up, bro. Y'all mad because white people ran with it. That's my
I didn't
take.
I didn't like it before I knew white people ran with it.
White people ran with Party Up, and now people don't fuck with it no more. I've always fucked with Party Up.
That song's terrible, Mike. It was terrible when I first heard it. It was terrible when I first saw the video. It's terrible now.
I've never had that.
It's a terrible song.
Never thought about that song as being like terrible. I never understood, and I never will understand why people say Party Up is a bad record. It's not. It ain't the greatest DMX song ever. It ain't like, but it's a hit. It's a hit song, and it's not a bad hit song. It's not one of those commercial. I don't think it is. It became commercial. It became commercial, and it just took off to be like one of the greatest commercial records of all time. It could be possibly, but it's not a bad record to me. It's not a bad record to me. I think y'all are slightly over exaggerating the fact of how bad y'all think that song is. That's my take. But Drop It Like It's Hot. Nonetheless, Drop It Like It's Hot still won that round. And we both scored it 13-7.
It's a terrible song.
All right, Bang. Terrible song. And they gave us one bonus record afterwards.
Instead of I Love It, Snoop could have played a whole bunch of songs.
Snoop could have got into a whole nother bag.
He could have held another bag.
He could have had a whole nother bag he could have dug into. He gave away a couple of those rounds to DMX.
I don't think he gave away no rounds. I think DMX played his cards right.
Yeah.
That's why I think he played his cards right. I saw OT in the shit up in the chat. And I'll say I think X played his cards right. I still had it at what I thought it was going to be. I said last episode 14-6, 13-7. And it's around where I had it at 13-7. I just think, and I think what people fail to realize when it comes to these versus joints, it is about the songs, but it's about how you play your cards. Mm-hmm. That's why I said versus is a game of spades.
Yep.
And that's what this was. It was a game of spades, and I think X played his cards. But what I'm gonna say here, and I'm sorry, but this scared me a bit. Mm-hmm. I'll keep it a buck. I'm scared of giving niggas flowers because, especially certain niggas, because you give them their flowers and they die. And knowing what X went through in his life, it was good seeing that shit. It was good to see him enjoying himself. It was funny as hell because it was also funny as hell because then it was like, yo, I got to go pee. I got to go drain the weasel. I don't even think he was drinking. He say, I got Kool-Aid over here.
Yeah.
But it's two things. It's two things I took from that. And the one thing that scared me is that, man, X been through a lot. And I know we joke around, I joke around about his past, but X is one of my favorite rappers of all time. I spent $20 on a tape just to get it early. But he is one of my favorite rappers of all time. He's always been. Since I heard 4 3 2 1, like in succession, we heard like 4 3 2 1 in 24 Hours to Live. And I remember going back to Prosser and having legit arguments with niggas about how DMX was gonna be cold. And then niggas heard his Dark and Hell is High and they was like, oh yeah, you won on this one. X is one of my favorite rappers of all time, but it's no secret that X has went through shit since early age. And I was sitting there like, man, it always happens when niggas get their flowers and then like a week or two later, they gone. So I was like, shit. This is a rebirth of him. This is a flowers moment for DMX. And we need to honor our legends more. And I think because of verses, we're doing a better job at that. This is why this was the best verses. It wasn't because of the music. It was because seeing DMX and Snoop Dogg genuinely enjoy each other and genuinely talk about the music, how DMX inspired Get At Me Dog, how they inspired each other, and then we got the music. That's why we do need more content with some of these older cats. We are at the age where now a lot of our favorite joints are 20 plus years old. Bone Thugs and Harmony, E1999 Eternal just celebrated 25 years. And we still ain't got their verses with 3 6 Mafia. Where's that at? But
I don't think we're gonna get that one.
I think we should. But I don't know what the fuck is going on. But we're celebrating people. And I think if anything, Swiss and Tim got that right. With that being said, I think look, I don't like Party Up. I think Party Up is terrible. But the way you feel about Party Up is how niggas should feel about Snoop. And how you just explained why you think people feel a way about Party Up is how people feel about Snoop's career. And I don't understand why. Snoop broke barriers for hip-hop off of his debut album. And all that shit. Set the standard. Him and Dr. Dre brought that shit. Now, was The Dogfather the best album? No, it wasn't. But then this nigga go to No Limit, revive his career.
Yep.
And then go to Pharrell and revives his career. And again, quite possibly the most famous rapper of all time.
Well, I would say he revived his career when he got with Pharrell. He kind of like just catapulted.
No, it was because
No Limit was a revival.
No, but here's the thing. He's went through a couple of revivals. Because niggas was wondering what the fuck he was going to do when he left No Limit. And he was older.
Yeah.
He was older. And this was before all that niggas could be in their 30s and get off.
Yeah.
This was before that.
Yeah.
Niggas need to understand there's a lot of ageism in rap.
But when I say like a catapult, when it got to like Pharrell, because Pharrell gave him those records, like Beautiful, you could possibly say that Beautiful is like one of Snoop Dogg's biggest records commercially. Beautiful, you could use that for whatever.
But wait a minute, here's the thing. I hear more white people bumping Chronic than I do black people. That nigga's been commercial. He was commercial when we wasn't supposed to be commercial.
Right. Yep.
He went commercial when we wasn't supposed to. This was 91, 92? MC Hammer was commercial. Like, I think niggas need, no, it was 93. But I think niggas need to understand that. Snoop was commercial when we wasn't supposed to be.
Yep.
And that's the that's the crazy part. Because think about the albums that came out in 93, right? That's the album that goes commercial. Vanilla Ice, just 2 years prior, Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer is commercial rap. Even though they were big, NWA wasn't really commercial. Even though they was big, Eric B. and Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, they wasn't commercial. Yep. These niggas 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Dogg and Dogg. That shit, boom. And then you look at the video. Niggas playing volleyball. They say nigga misogyny won Wednesday. All the misogynistic hits were out. All of them. But niggas forget about that shit, and then they think about the Snoop Lion shit and a whole bunch of other shit. And niggas start thinking about some of the other joints and act like Snoop didn't have no hits. Because I saw niggas acting like Snoop ain't had no motherfucking hits at all. Just like Jadakiss, this nigga's involved for some of the greatest songs of all time in hip-hop and catapulted. So it's almost impossible to beat him. So I think we put respect on both of these niggas' names. But I was scared to be like, yo, let's give DMX his flowers while we can. Instead of just saying give him his flowers. So that's what worried me. But these niggas is both pushing 50 years old, Jack. And they showing you like they ain't dead. And I think what we gotta realize is that, I mean, I ain't gotta say we gotta expect albums from niggas, but celebrate these niggas while they here. Yep. And really honor these niggas while they here. Because we gotta understand that just because these niggas are older, just because, you know, DMX was sleepy, nigga was like at the end was like, yo, I gotta go. Been up all day, I'm tired. I got my Uber outside, fam. I'm out. Snoop Dogg still ready to party. That nigga like, no, I'm out, fam. I gotta go to sleep. I'm out. I'm tired. Like, let's honor these niggas while we can, man. So, Mike, don't be shitting on Busta Rhymes when they had a battle between Busta Rhymes.
I would never shit on Busta Rhymes. I'm not gonna win the Busta. I hope Busta Rhymes gets into the verses.
Talk about his catalog.
I thought we was gonna get Busta Rhymes versus Snoop. That's what I was more intrigued to see. But I'm definitely never gonna shit on Busta. I only shit on his catalog. See, I'm not, and I'm only gonna shit on his Busta Rhymes catalog. And his catalog is lackluster. Okay, lukewarm, mediocre, and I don't care. And I have no problem saying that at all. But Busta Rhymes got them hits. I've seen Busta Rhymes perform live, and it was amazing. I've seen Snoop perform live. It was amazing.
Just making sure.
So I'm just making sure. Yeah, you don't trip, man. Don't trip. I'll never shit on Busta Rhymes. Like never. No, Busta Rhymes will get his flowers from me.
All right, man. Before we get out of here, anything else?
Logic. Yeah, Logic is retiring. I'm gonna give him some flowers real quick. Shout out to Logic, bro. Nobody fucks with Logic, and that's perfectly okay. Y'all don't fuck with Bang don't like white rappers, so that's cool.
No, I don't like biracial bops from this nigga.
He don't like white rappers. Yo.
I like J. Cole.
J. Cole's not white.
Logic's not white, man.
Logic is very white.
No, he's biracial.
He's biracial, but
just like J. Cole. Biracial bops. Nah, man. J. Cole.
Did you listen to the Logic? Did you listen to the Logic album?
Yes, I did. I promptly turned that shit off. It was boring.
Are you serious?
Yep, it was not, nigga.
You didn't listen to it in full.
I did. Just so.
And you wasn't fucking with it
I heard
at
niggas
all.
talk about that elevator redo, and I was like, oh, nah. And then I heard it, and I was like, oh, no.
It ain't it, huh?
Nah.
Nah, man. It's okay, man.
Be a dad, man. I like being a dad. You like being a dad. So go be a dad, man.
Logic put out a fire album, Joe.
Okay.
One of my favorite albums this year. I'm gonna keep listening to it. I've been a Logic fan. I wasn't a Logic fan when he first came out. I think I jumped on board when his second album came out. And I was a fan since. Logic has caught a lot of slack from, the world for his biracial bops.
Go listen to them biracial bops, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got on you. You can give the Logic career eulogy all you want to.
I'm not gonna give him like a eulogy
biracial
like that,
bops
but
is in.
Logic just announced that
Mike is an equal opportunity rap.
Equal opportunity when it comes to rappers. When it comes to rapping, if you can rap, Joe, I'm with it. I don't care if you white, black, brown,
Shouts out to
green.
the biracial bops.
Don't matter. But yeah, Logic put out a dope ass album, yo. He said it's his last album. He's retiring.
He gonna be a dad.
He's gonna be a dad. He's gonna be a father. He's gonna
But
be
he
a
is
husband.
a dad. He wants to be a better father.
He wants to focus on that. Like that's his aim.
He has enough money. He could be a dad.
He does have enough money. He sold a lot of records, and when he sold out a lot of stadiums. Hey, I haven't got the pleasure to see him live, but nonetheless, I cherish his music. I fuck with his music. And that's just what it is. So y'all don't fuck with Logic, but I do. He dope to me. He dope.
Biracial bops, ladies and gentlemen.
Bang, I have nothing else. I do want to say thank you to everybody that, checked out the 50th episode of Some Dude Pod. We live streamed it. It was dope as hell. We still got it up on the page. Bang, we had like 500 views on that shit. That's fire. That's fire. Like, go on there. You guys got about 500 plus views, 16 plus shares on that shit. Y'all was fucking with us on there, like over 300 plus comments. So we appreciate that. I know a lot of people was in the comments saying they want to see us do more of that. I'm sure we will. We'll get into those episodes. I think, Bang, baby, we should do like a live joint, like in between, like the Sundays.
Well, we're about to celebrate a year.
We are celebrating a year.
I mean, matter of fact, the year anniversary is tomorrow.
Of when we announced Some Dude Pod?
No, the first episode of Some Dude Pod was the 28th. Excuse me.
Was it?
Yep.
I don't think so, Bang. Maybe.
Yeah, look.
When we released Some Dude.
Yeah.
I don't
Go look in
so.
the Audio Mac. I checked yesterday.
Okay.
The Audio Boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it.
July 28th.
I think we recorded it then, but we didn't release it.
Yes, we did.
Because I don't even have anything. I always do the Facebook memories always helps as well.
That's what we
But
do.
I know we announced. I know we announced. Huh?
It ain't the 28th, Mike. So, of course, it's not going to pop up in your memories.
But I remember us putting out the promo, the artwork first, and then we
the first episode. Because remember, we recorded the first episode under construction.
Yeah,
and we published it July 28th, 2019. Yes. So on Tuesday, we celebrate year one.
Bang, want to do something? Okay. We can't do Tuesday, Bang. We got to do Wednesday.
No, we can't do Tuesday. I know we can't do Tuesday. Okay. Let's just do something Wednesday.
We could knock something out Wednesday.
But yeah. But on Tuesday, it's our year anniversary or something.
Damn, you right. July 28th. Yeah, you right.
Nigga.
You right. You smart, Bang. You smart. But yeah, once again, shout out to everybody that checked us out. I know y'all want to see more of the live streams, and we can, we can reach out to some more people and definitely get y'all involved in the live stream if y'all do want to join us, and we could, discuss hot takes and debates and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But we moving, 1 year of Some Dude Pod. That's dope. That's an accomplishment in itself.
So yeah, so there we go, man. We're celebrating a year, and we probably end up doing this again. But yeah, a year of the joint.
Okay. But other than that, I don't have anything else, man. We good. We set.
Look, man. Shouts out to Logic. Congratulations.
Motherfucker. That's my hot take. Logic got the hottest album of the year right now.
Shouts out to Logic on a long, illustrious career of biracial bops. You did your thing, bro. You did your motherfucking thing. And now,
Dang ain't shit.
Since Mike said it, best album of the year so far.
You don't agree with that.
I don't.
I think I ain't gonna say it's the best. It's my favorite of the year so far. It's my favorite. My favorite project of the year.
But it's
my favorite hip hop my favorite hip hop album of the year.
Dope project, bro.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Dope project. And you know what? The game is going to miss you, Logic. The biracial bops. We're going to miss them all. You trying to bring white people and black people together through your music? We're going to miss them all.
Bang ain't shit. You ain't shit at all.
We're going to miss them all, man. So with that being said, man, Mike, like I told people, this is the last week of 20% off the last week.
Y'all go on there, cop y'all merch, 20% off. Make sure y'all leave a comment. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, rate us, drop that review, and you will be in the running for free merch.
Yep.
Straight like that.
Straight like that, man. So, hey, man. Thank y'all, man. It's been a dope year of Some Dude Pod. 51 episodes. 1 year. You can't beat that with a stick. So, man, go get that merch. Make sure you rate, like, subscribe, download. Make sure you follow us on IG at Some Dude Pod. Join the group. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. You like the conversation that's be going up in there. You want your people to join. Man, tell your people to join Some Dude and Some Dude Pod group. Invite them. But, man, we are